All right, it's Wednesday. It is your midweek motivation, right? It is that time in the week where I ask you some real questions, some real things to get you thinking about what you're doing with your life. And not just questions, but some things that you really need to think through, because understanding is not commitment. And for some of you, you understand all of the things that you need to do, and you understand all of the things that you're not doing, but you're not committed to doing it because there's no action. So for me, it's something that I've recently, and it's been a big thing with a lot of the people that I've been talking to, is them having the response that they're going to do something when this happens. So the question is, when is the right time? When is the right time for you to take action to fulfilling the plan that you have? And there's nothing wrong with the plan, right? I constantly hear people say to me that they have this large plan and they know what they want to do and they know what they want to accomplish, and then it immediately is followed by but, or when this happens, or when I lose weight, or when I get some money, or when my kids are grown, or when I have more time, or even when I don't want to quit, but when my job does a layoff, or when my job fires me, then I'll have the energy or the encouragement or the motivation to do something, to start on this plan that I have. But what if those things, in essence, never really happen? What if most times those things are replaced with something else? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Close your eyes with me, right? Close your eyes and ask yourself, how long have I been saying when this happens? How long? Has it been months that you've been saying, when this happens, then I will do this? Has it been years? Has it been so long since you actually were taking steps to get you to where you want to go that you started tricking yourself into thinking that the things you're doing right now, they somehow are helping you to get to where you want to be? I mean, is that hitting too close to home? Have we fooled ourselves into thinking that the things that we're doing are getting us to where we want to go? Or can you tangibly tell me and realistically tell me that the things that you're doing on a regular basis have a purpose? There's a reason behind what you're doing. Again, there's nothing wrong with the plan, but there comes a time where we have to take action. And the reality is that most people in the United States, most people in the world, we don't take action until something drastic happens, right? Many people won't take action in their health until the doctor tells them something. Doctor says, you're going to have a heart attack. You need to lose weight. You need to be more healthy. You need to stop eating ribs every day for dinner. Until something drastic happens. It isn't until something drastic happens in our relationship that the other person says, I'm not doing this anymore, that people start saying, oh, I'm so sorry. What can I do? How can I change? Can we see a counselor? Can we see someone? Can we talk to people? Can we join a group? But where was that energy and that action before things got so bad, right? It's the same thing that happens with our house or with things that we own, right? How many people you drive? You drive in a car and there's something wrong with the car, but the reason why you haven't gotten it fixed is because it hasn't stopped the car from running. Okay, we're getting a little close here, right? You know that there's something wrong with the car. It makes a weird noise when you turn the car on. The doors don't lock properly. You have a situation where when you take the key out, the car's still running for a little while. You have some smoke that comes out, but that's okay. Why? Because it would be too much money to fix the car, and it's such a small thing that you've learned to deal with. You've learned how to just get used to it in your life that it hasn't stopped the car from running, so you'll keep going. My father used to have a old Monte Carlo. It was the two-door Monte Carlos, the white Monte Carlo, and the door on the passenger side didn't lock. So what he used to do is he would tie a belt to the door, and he would hold it, or he'd tell the person on the passenger side to hold the belt. I remember the sheer embarrassment that would come over me when people would get in our car who had never been there before, a friend or a family member, whoever it was, and he would give them the belt and he'd say, I need you to hold this or the door's gonna open. And they go, ha 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 ha, this is so funny. And we'd be like, no, you have to hold the belt or the door's gonna open. And there were a couple of times where we'd turn a corner and the door would fly open and we'd scream and fear for our lives, but my dad didn't get it fixed. Why? Because the car still drove. And for some of you, your life is like that car. You're still driving, you're still moving forward, even if it's slow, even if there's smoke coming out of the back, even if there's so many issues, but you haven't done anything about your life or done anything different. You haven't taken action because it hasn't stopped things from going forward. Myself, one of the main reasons why I got healthy and I'm getting more healthy every single day is years ago, I went to my doctor and my doctor said, you need to lose weight. You need to be healthy. And I said, but doc, I'm solid, I'm strong. I play football, I've grown up this way. And he said, the difference between you and someone else is that you see a lot of people, they're overweight or they're obese. They have a lot of loose fat. They have health issues. But for you, you have this hard fat, this constricting fat that's in your body. And sometimes that's worse than a lot of loose fat, right? Because it's gonna start constricting your arteries and constricting your organs. And you're gonna go into cardiac arrest. So you need to make changes. I started realizing, my wife started telling me that as I was sleeping, I would stop breathing to the point that I had to get a sleep apnea machine. You look like Bane. You have it in front of your face and you say hello. And you sound like a criminal villain when you go to sleep. But as I've been on this journey, as I've taken action to live healthier and eat better and exercise and be active, less and less I've had to use the machine. To a point that I'm getting to where I may not need the machine at all. And that's the goal, right? But if I'm not taking action, I can have a plan all day long, but if I'm not taking action, it means nothing. So the question is, when is the right time? When are you going to take action? The right time is right now. The right time is today. We are not promised time. We've been talking about it in some of the episodes of the importance of time and the value of time, but if you're not taking the steps to move forward, you're not taking the action to move forward, then that plan doesn't mean anything. So the right time is now. Start taking action if you haven't already. Trust me, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, you're gonna look back and you're going to be kicking yourself that you didn't start sooner. Don't let the car break down. Don't let the door fly open on your life. Take steps now. All right, I hope this midweek motivation was encouraging for you. I am always empowered and enjoyed and energetic to give you a message and have these conversations with you. It feels like we're having an intimate conversation between you and I. I look forward to next week. Share the video. Join the 90-day challenge group if you haven't already. And I leave you with this thought, which I do every single week. To be more, you have to do more. To be more than the person you are today, we have to do more than what we've been doing. Have a good one.